Hi, I'm Andrea, and this is my favorite freckle. Now that you can really see it. Alright, I wanted to try vlogging in a more, I'm just gonna talk, and the camera's gonna catch it sort of way, but I always get really nervous in front of the camera, so I'm just gonna talk to it like you're my best friend Becca. So I thought I'd talk about some of my favorite albums, but not in the traditional any album sort of sense. I have a particular love for soundtracks. Soundtracks to movies, and I was looking through my iTunes and I realized that I had a plethora of soundtrack CDs. Plethora, word you should be using. So I went ahead and wrote down a list of all the soundtracks I could find on my iTunes, just typing in soundtrack, and I came up with a whole bunch of them. And I was gonna limit this to 5, but I realized I can't really decide. These are in no particular order. Oh, really good one is Once. Absolutely see the movie, absolutely buy the soundtrack. Both fantastic. Even if you're not a hipster, give it a shot. It's beautiful. The music is beautiful. The acting's beautiful. Everything. Beautiful. Also dig the accent. Not a giant Miley Cyrus fan, but I do have the Last Song soundtrack because it's actually really good. I find that happens actually quite a bit where I'm not even that big on the movie, but the soundtrack is just fantastic, so I get it. And then people ask me why I have it, and then I'm a little bit embarrassed, and then I move on and change the subject. Oh, I know a lot of people love this movie, and it has a particularly good soundtrack. Moulin Rouge. So good, right? I really dig soundtracks that kind of revamp older songs, not because the original versions aren't that good. It's cool to hear it in a new way. Okay, this next one, I actually bought on accident. I watched the movie Timer, which is also really interesting. It's one of these people who get these things attached to their wrist, and somehow it's able to read their hormone levels and predict when they're supposed to meet their soulmate. And it's a really interesting concept that's played out through this movie. I heard the music throughout, and I thought, oh man, the soundtrack's gonna be killer. So I immediately went to iTunes, bought it without listening to it, and then realized it wasn't the music that I bought, the words music. It was this composer named Andrew Kaiser, who I'd never heard of. These weird clinky sound, kind of transitional songs that are 35 seconds long. But it was actually really good, and it's now my go-to soundtrack when I'm writing papers and stuff. It's got this, happy little tinky, and it's actually really fun to listen to. So check out that soundtrack, but watch the movie first, because then it'll kind of make more sense. Okay, I'm quite afraid to admit this next one. I feel like there's going to be a lot of hate. Okay, I have a confession. I really like the Twilight soundtracks. I know. I know, but they have good taste in music. They do. I'm sorry. So it's on the list. Okay, next, moving on from that shame spiral. Next is Across the Universe, because I absolutely love the Beatles. I grew up on the Beatles. I love everything Beatles. They're my all-time favorite band. So to see this musical based off of some of the songs that I grew up just loving, it was cool. It was really fantastic. Oh my gosh, I love Jim Sturgis. Yeah. Really good. It's really good. Check it out. Watch the movie. Some people don't like the movie because they don't really like the American actress in it right now, but she's got a beautiful voice, and she really does a great cover of Blackbird. So definitely go check it out. Okay, number 1 on my list, because I've listened to it so much. It's my pump up soundtrack. It's my I've got to walk a mile to my next class on the other side of campus. 500 Days of Summer. It will get you pumped up, it will make you happy, and your day will be better for it. So that's a little something about me. I like soundtracks, and those are some of them. So go check them out. Okay, bye. Oh gosh, that was a dreadful sign off. I'm never going to do that one again. Bye.